Great fight. Dead Prophet. Always there in a Chinese scene for this hero. Never run out meta for the Chinese team. They really love to use Dead Prophet. The good thing is she's a very fast and strong mid laner. It's kind of hard to take her down, and if you anyhow go in, you might die because of the Spirit Siphon.
Team pick.
In this case, I think Vici Gaming expect to place the Dead Prophet against Tiny and IO. Rubik as the third pick for Team LGD Gaming. That's actually not bad. I really like it. Reliable stunner from Rubik from the telekinesis.
10 seconds remaining.
Will team up very well with the Avalanche and Toss.
5 seconds remaining.
So for those who just tune in, okay, I think everything is updated. Right. Stream is back online, I guess.
LGD's turn to pick.
Dragon Knight.
About to. Oh, it's a Dragonite for Vici Gaming. Now, better think about that carefully.
Radiant team
A
back.
hero that can kill Dragonite and a Dead Prophet at the same time. LGD going for the Gyrocopter, the signature heroes of Army.
10 seconds remaining.
Where is the game in a Dota client?
5 seconds
I don't think
remaining.
there's a game in a Dota client because you know this game actually
LGD's
run on
turn
the
to ban.
VP game platform. So I guess the only way to watch this game is to watch through the stream. So if you have any friend who want to watch this match, feel free to tell them to come to Beyond the Summit 3 dashboard, as I believe this one is going to be a super awesome match.
10
For sure, you
seconds
can.
remaining.
You take a look at the heroes. Nothing better than
5
an
seconds
action-packed
remaining.
game of Dota in the early Saturday morning, isn't it? Or Friday night for some of you guys.
LGD's turn to pick.
Apparently Brewmaster has been banned out. That was a pretty good ban. Brewmaster is very popular. Say hi to Matty Sick and Neo Star TV. Thank you so much for tuning in.
10 seconds remaining.
Razor has been banned out. Another tanky carry right there. I
5
kinda like that
seconds
ban
remaining.
from VC Gaming. They just need someone to run the mid lane and strong enough to deal with the Dragonite and the Dead Prophet. Brew. You know, I am actually the Brewmaster picker. I have played more than
Radiant
1,000
team
games on Brewmaster, and I can.
Of pain.
Well, you can tell that I'm a zookeeper. I'm taking care of all the pandas in the zoo. I kind of like the heroes. It just became popular since like 7.06 patch or something.
10 seconds remaining. 5
People
seconds
just
remaining.
focus on team fight these days. And it's gonna be Queen of Pain. Let me take a look. Oh, they actually have
Now
X
select
Nova
your heroes.
in their team now. X Nova as support. Okay. Well, that's a Nexus in. That doesn't look like a Nexus at all. I think the set these days is becoming quite crazy. And because their coach is playing as a position 4 in Nexus in, I believe. No, it should be a position 3. Off lane Nyx. But this is interesting. Okay, hey man, thanks Raymond. Well, actually, this is my first match of 2018. A bit, you know, I started the year a bit late. Been flying around here and there to commentating offline. Yeah, it's good to be back here again. Alright, seems like this one is going to be my okay. So let's take a look at the items update first. No, not item update. I mean doing some intro here. I was a little bit rusty, so I hope you guys kind of forgive me if I'm doing any mistake. So Team Vici Gaming on a Radiant side. Let me see the Vici Gaming. I'm sure it's. I'm not sure what happened to the nickname though. So Mikasa going on that Nick Assassin. SLM on the Keeper the Light, Ori on Dead Prophet, Dragonite, Tusk, and yeah, and the other guy. For team LGD on the dire side, Goldog on Isle, Vivi on Rubik. I think Vivi is X-Nova actually. Queen of Pain will be played by Ame. Is it?
The battle begins.
Should be. Let's take a look at the fight here first.
I'll take that.
Queen of Pain. Yeah, it's kind of sad because they are playing this one in the VP game platform, so everything is so non-official. The names and all those stuff. Take a look at this one. Gyrocopter. Coming from behind, just aiming for that Keeper of the Light that started off with a rocket barrage to deal some damage to the horse. Just gonna fall back. This is actually kind of weird. I cannot zoom in or zoom out, but let's take a look at the fight on the bottom first. Vici plays Dead Prophet here instead of mid lane. Now I want to see the combination between Dead Prophet, Spirit Siphon, and doing some ice shard. If you can land a proper ice shard, yeah, it will be easy kill for the Dead Prophet. Fate Bolt by X-Nova from Philippines. Get to play in one of the top team in the world. Such a long way. Makes sense because I'm playing position 4 and they're gonna have the no, actually position 3. Kind of weird thing happened to the observer stuff. You know, I cannot zoom out, so you guys have to stick with the this view, close-up view for one game. I think the next game should be fine.
Got it.
Still no first blood yet. Both teams still trying to play safe. Make sure their hard carry can get as much as last hit. As much last hits as they can. There's nothing much HQM could do against this high armor Dragonite. Smoke already for Rubik. I think he's planning to do something, maybe go around. Gyrocopter is ready to go in for some rocket barrage. Just need a proper telekinesis. That's all. Because of the target.
This ain't yours.
Shooting the horse, but didn't hit anyone. I have a weird feeling that I might miss the first blood right here, as the game is very passive. But SQM going very aggressive. Dragonite. Red fire come out. That one is, I think this one is maybe SQM. An army on the gyrocopter. Rocket barrage. Wrong timing for X-Nova to do the telekinesis. He's supposed to do it earlier. Let's take a look at the fight at the bottom lane. Not looking for Vici. Fenrir, I believe. On Tusk. Okay. Leading on the CS right now is actually Dragonite, the highest one. CS fixed. You know, the most important thing when you lane against an off-lane Tiny is to control your creep wave. You don't want your creep wave to push near the tower of your opponent, because that's high chance you're gonna get kicked into the tower. That's a good way to die, isn't it? Tiny. It's actually Dragonite. He went for a Soul Ring first and getting mana refilled by the Keeper of the Light. Game. The first game, the best of 3, start off very passively. I cannot zoom out. Weird. Just gonna go in for Vivi. That's gonna go. Here we go. The Avalanche Toss comes down, and suddenly a Wild Queen of Pain jumped inside. That will definitely be the first blood. Ori just followed the Magic Wand, and he's just gonna get away with a teleport. And what a save by that touch! Now he's gonna save himself, running into the tower. Lost the first blood, but saved the hard carry. That was a good play by VG, and the better play from the LGD side. I didn't miss the first blood, at least. Normally, when the game go this passive, I always did.
Worthy tribute.
First time ganking around for the Queen of Pain. I kind of surprised how Queen of Pain got through the detection. I mean, all the observer wards of Team Vici Gaming. They didn't know the Queen of Pain coming. I mean, definitely, they just want to fight over there for Team Vici. But when the Queen comes, not gonna make it. Dragonite. With a smoke to the high ground.
Dire are scanning.
The top lane aiming for this guy, Gyrocopter. It's not gonna be that hard to take down this Gyrocopter. Just need a proper initiation. Just wait until the creep wave just hit the tower so they can be safe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And somebody teleport down to back this Gyrocopter up. That's what I'm talking about, sending in the Ice Tide for a while, blocked by an Ice Tide, then follow up with the Bite Carapace and all the Impale are stunned. But it seems like Arme is getting healed by the... Oh no, not looking good for Mikasa. All need to retreat, and the coach just retreat and tell everyone, hey, no, we are not gonna make it. The coach down first, and next one might be the Dragonite. He's getting... fighting 4v1 right there. Dragonite telekinesis to cancel the teleportation, and he's double kill for it. I believe that is maybe... Not sure what happened to all the official name. It's so hard for the announcer to do the job right here. Now diving inside. All the... Aiming for army.
Got it.
There it goes.
Well, informing you guys, I have one match to cast today, which is this one, Vici vs LGD. But we have the total of 4 matches being broadcasted today, so stay tuned. I think that's some match on BTS 2 and BTS 1 as well. This is gonna dive in for maybe Queen of Pain. Army the Garo. Nice block once again. Ori going in, moving forward and doing the Spirit Siphon. Trying to suck something up. Mikasa the target. The fader inside. Hit with the small balls. Mikasa turn on the striker page. Just gonna go straight to that gold dog. Nice right back by Mikasa the coach, but he melted down because of the Sonic Wave. But teleport down by the Dragon Rider. Dragon Tail just gonna hit, and also the silence. It's just gonna be enough to kill the Queen of Pain. Jumped away by Arme. Actually, maybe. Oh my god. That Queen of Pain is maybe. Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Are you gonna get this on the towers? A little bit rusty for me, you know. I've been casting a lot of Players Unknown Battleground tournament in the first month of the year. This is actually my first series of Dota 2 in 2018, and I am so hyped about it. Keep a light on the bottom lane. Let's take a look at the graph a bit, ladies and gentlemen. This is a graph your experience earned on the LGD side. Let's take a look at some smoke here from VG Mikasa, the coach that has to play as a stand-in today. I'm not sure what happened with their off-laner, but well, Mikasa fit the role perfectly, at least in the first 10 minutes of the game. Mikasa trying to scout on that gold dog.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's go for the courier instead. Nothing inside.
Dire's courier has been
Nice here on
killed.
the courier. Good decision making. Dragon Eye on top lane on the way to the drum. Kind of surprised that he didn't go for something like a armlet of Mortigan first. Getting a drum is not bad as well. Get a drum, get the Shadow Blade, increase his stats and attack speed.
Dire's top
look at this
tower
one.
is under attack.
Gyrocopter. Oh, teleport down to the bottom lane, aiming for that the Keeper the Light, but he was a little bit too far away. Keeper the Light moving away with 375 movement speed. He's gonna be fine. Let's go back to the middle lane. That connects it back into the Fate Bone, and Spring Typhoon just trying to stay alive for the dead prophet. He supported teleport down, ready to counter gank, but it was 3v2. I don't think Team VG gonna go in for that. Meanwhile, top lane Dragon Eye finish off the top tower. Dragon Eye, keep on moving forward. Good thing of playing Dragon Eye is so easy to push it out of the range and the attack. Maybe getting scouted down by Mikasa. He's gonna get Veneta soon. It's all about the Impale. If they can hit the Impale, I think they can kill this maybe. That's what I'm talking about. And jumped away? No way. Dominant streak ended. Well, gotta give credit to Mikasa for the scout. That's the fight recap. 300.
I'll take that.
Sorry. Dragon Eye to the bottom lane, I think. Trying to catch a tiny. The Blade Dagger. We rarely see Tiny with a Wisp these days. I mean, people think that, well, we want to play Tiny. We don't have to pick a Wisp anymore. Tiny is strong by himself. Let's take a look at this initiation from Tiny. I believe he's just gonna jump in for the Dragonite. Do you think one set of combo can kill the support?
Is under attack.
Touch with 980 HP. Gyrocopter. This is Army
tower is under attack.
on the Gyrocopter having a front entrance.
Dire's middle tower
I think I
has
hear
fallen.
some noise. Oops, I'm sorry. I missed the kills over there. Well, I'm not gonna miss the second kill as Tiny is trying so hard to get away from that. A Sonic Wave comes in dealing decent damage, but Tiny doesn't have any skill to commit. Maybe Avalanche Toy would be great, but he's still healed up. Oh, what a play by Wither, coming in just perfect timing to save the Tiny. Tiny now looking for a timing to go in. Blinking Avalanche Toy would be a great idea. But they all just retreat. Avalanche Toy from long range and didn't hit the keeper like that in the end. It was Vici who lost 2 on this one. And LGD is still moving forward. They want more. Vici Gaming strike back. Poor positioning by X Nova. Got caught right there. But however, Army comes in trying to deal all the damage with the Rocket Barrage. Avalanche Todd comes out. That was a good combination between Army and a Tiny. And that's a 2 down for team VG Gaming. Maybe 3 too because Army moving in aggressively. Rocket Barrage double kill by Army. The movement speed is a strong pointer for that Gyrocopter. Now the fight's not even over yet. Trying to get away for Fenrir. Die nearby the tree. Was hit by the small balls. First 10 kills go to team LGD. That was a good series of kills for LGD and a mistake from VG. It feels like at some point just now I think VG is a bit too hesitate to go, like they can't make up their mind whether they're gonna go in or just retreat. So when you hesitate in the middle of the team fight, that will cause you dying one by one. I'm not surprised at all that they lost that team fight. Get into the sentry zone for Mikasa. I like that the LGD was cool enough to act like they don't have sentry over there. Aiming for X Nova once again, going straight to him. Telekinesis to start off the fight and a little bit stunned. Spike for a pace, but how are they gonna stop that? Fast reaction. Dumping everyone's heart and then follow up with Army. No, I'm sorry, it's maybe on the Queen of Pain. Split Siphon just gonna keep him alive for a while. Ilcepton himself trying to buy some time, waiting for support, and now Dragonite jumps in, looking to land his Dragon Tail. Nice save the Dragonite just to scare them all away. But no, they're not done yet. Jumping in once again. Dragonite finally releases Dragon Tail on the Tiny. Here comes the cooldown, rolling inside and aiming for that Whisper. Whisper a little bit too far. Uppercut on that Switch, but he's looking pretty strong. Throwing inside and all gonna die because of the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter on killing spree. Rocket Barrage is still doing his job very well. Very well. This is gonna go in. Maybe a little torch would help to reach the target faster. Coming from the sideways, Telekinesis back by that X-Nova, trying to force down himself. Nice job by using the Ilceptor. Finally, Sonic Wave comes in. And now finally the takedown at Ori. Ooh, man, he can hang in there for a while, but in the end, it was a massacre in favor of Team LGD. The Gyrocopter is actually doing it works real fine. Oh my. all the split shot and the
Radiant
rocket
structures
barrage,
are fortified.
the flag cannon. I mean, this is dealing decent damage in the team fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's all about. I think for the gyrocopter, it's all about knowing the hero limit. I mean, this guy Ahmed knows exactly how far his hero can go, and he also trusts his teammate. He knows that he got support from the telekinesis and also the Theta in the hill. Fear nothing.
Radiant's middle
Now
tower
I
is under
realize
attack.
that I am addicted to assisted camera.
Dire are scanning.
Oh no, Mikasa. Nice game sense by X-Nova. The Lycan is back. That prophet. Paparazzi. Let me see. Lamb. FY. FY should be playing a Wisp, I think, or I think FY is playing Rubik on this game. I'm not sure who. It's all unofficial because we are playing in the VP game platform, so the game is not ticketed and all the name is not official. Telekinesis is back. I think this one is FY. Very good on Rubik. Nice gang on Vici Mikasa. It seems like LGD taking control of everything in the game right now. The blacking bar, he is gonna dive inside. Oh no, look at that, a perfect initiation. It's all about knowing the limit of this hero. This guy is gonna go straight in. I remember back then, like 2 or 3 years ago, it used to be a gyrocopter patched along with a hero like Spectre and Zeus. Do you remember the Zeus and Spectre meta? I think it's in late 2015. It's always good to see a team pick a gyrocopter because it can be it ensures that game will be the action pack, because this hero is not a farming hero. He's farming from corpses. It will be snowball when a team win the team fight. I think Paparazzi is sick or something. So they have their coach Mikasa playing and standing in this such an important series against LGD.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
When you play against top team like LGD, you need the full
Radiant's
lineup.
top tower is under attack.
You cannot win. I mean, it is so. I don't say you cannot win, but I just saying that it's so hard to win with a stand-in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
This is the
tower
qualifiers.
is under attack.
The winner, the Chinese team that wins these qualifiers, will go to Jakarta next month. Better Impel comes out, Aaron Sword save his teammate from the next scene. A nice save by the Tiny. The winning to another support, however, Rubik goes out eventually on the Black King bar, trying to find some target. Nice block by the Ichard. Good play by the Touch to save his teammate right there. Dragonite still stuck around here.
Radiant's top tower
Ori
is
and
under
Dragonite
attack.
blinked away.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
What have we here?
Just need a Black King bar so he can be safe from all the spells, especially the Toss and Avalanche that can stop him from doing damage. It seems to be the only physical damage for Team Vici Gaming at the moment for Dragon Eye. Not sure why are they picking the keeper that like
Radiant's
that.
bottom tower
Maybe it's
has
just
been
a hero
denied.
that they are comfortable with. Trying to push the creep wave back with the Illuminator. After this, he's just gonna start to add this mana leak, so it will be a bit harder for all the chaser hero in Team LGD. I think he's just gonna keep his mana leak on that Tiny all the time to stop him from spamming spells like Avalanche Torch. Seems like FY being found, but yeah, he's playing with full confidence, so I think it's going to be Mikasa instead who goes down, who was affected by the what's it called, the Spirit Wrestle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That was an easy 2 kills on
Double
the
damage.
one core and one support of Team Vici. They're picking at the Roshan pit.
I'll take that.
He might get caught. Hiding. Double damage, Dragon Eye. Can he finish that Tiny just in time? I think he can. Nice here with the Dragon Eye. This is gonna keep these kind of kills coming up one by one, bit by bit. If they want us hanging on in this game, they still got a chance to win though. They just need to. I don't think they can fight outside the tower anymore. I think the item gap is getting a bit too big for Team Vici Gaming. Alright. That's the graph I'm talking about. Dropping down both of them. Golden experience earned to LGD side. Split Vessel.
Dire are
For Wisp.
scanning.
That is quite fat Wisp. And he's gonna go for the heal. What's your opinion of this kind of late heal? Is it still useful in late game? Now you see the Gyrocopter. And I think Gyrocopter also knows that he's getting scouted by the Nyx. That's why he calls his supporters in. I like how the guys in the chat are calling it Sentinel or Scorch. I think Sentinel looks a lot
Worthy
cooler than
tribute.
Radiant.
Arcanery.
Thank you, my beauties.
Thalios. This is actually my first Dota 2 match of 2018. And I feel so honored to get because it's such a big match between LGD and Vici Gaming. Oh, Ballfly. And going straight to the map. Satanic. Now look at that, Mikasa going straight to Team LGD. It was only 2 there and Vici got 4. Do you think they can finish this too? They have to aim Wisp first, because if they aim the Gyrocopter, Wisp can save it anyway. Gyrocopter comes in and dropping a call down, now waiting for another support, and the first one, next one is gonna go down. Is actually the first die because of the split shot. I mean the flat cannon. Waiting for the Queen of Pain to come in. It's become a disaster. Oh my, that's not a good initiation for Team Vici Gaming. Bad decision making by them. Spirit Siphon, however, Mikasa is getting killed back. Now finally release a Sonic Wave with a Wicked Seeker by the Gyrocopter. I mean, you go in, you get a support, you get 1 core, and you die 4. Yeah, definitely not a good trade, even though you are so far behind. Because normally when the comeback mechanic is so crazy in the latest patch. I mean, even though you are far behind, if you go trade to them, let's say you die 4 people and your opponent died 3, you actually got more gold and experience. That's how ridiculous of the comeback mechanics.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
That's gonna be Roshan. Queen of Pain. It's been a while since I see Queen of Pain going for the Orchid of Malevolence. Maybe she's getting ready for Bloodthorn. Do you think Queen of Pain's Aghanim Scepter is a thing these days? Like, anyone still doing it in a pub game? Like, you guys do it? The Aghanim, what do you think about the Aghanim Scepter and the Queen of Pain these days? I still like it though. I feel like the ability to use a Sonic Wave every time in team fight is actually a big thing. Because it's an AoE nuke. Alright, let's see how LGD gonna close this game. Are they gonna have the mid-game transition problem from a good early game? Can they transition from good early game into a good ending? Happy ending. Oh, throwing someone out. That is actually the main heroes when it comes to the defense. They don't have Illuminate Light anymore. So the creep wave will keep pushing in. This is a good chance for Team LGD to finish maybe at least 1 set of racks first.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, the creep wave gone. To the high ground there goes. It's Gyrocopter getting shot down by the tower. Queen of Pain shooting from the low ground as well. Tower shooting on the gyro, and here comes jumping inside, trying to find some target to do the Dragon Elder. Blue Eye, White Dragon, still cannot find anyone. Here we go, they've got gold on a Tiny. Not a good target to do so, but Tiny about to go down. Tiny was saved by the Night Owl. Teleport back into the base, and he's just gonna come back soon. Meanwhile, that Gyrocopter in the middle of the team fight dealing decent damage as usual, and he's also carrying Aegis. Nice 2 down, sorry, for Team Radiant. I mean, Team Sentinel. And the Scott is pushing in so hard, diving inside the Gyrocopter, flash cannon, throwing some flashbang, trying to slow him down a little bit. Finally, the Keeper of the Light has come back from the dead, and he's just gonna spam his Illuminator. Not gonna be enough to save his teammate because of melted down because of Avalanche and Toss. That guy Tiny went back to base and come back real quick. Now it's time to start attacking the barracks, but they just gonna do what it takes to defend the first set rags. And Team Vici not gonna give up that easily. Throwing avalanche dance. Monster kills already. Hit my bong. He's throwing a tree into. Diving inside just a little bit. The avalanche toss kill that Ori. Now they're all down. It's getting closer to the GG call, I think.
Middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
10 to 31. LGD about to finish this game real quick. 31 minutes. 31 kills.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Not looking good. Lost 2 sub-racks. Still no GG yet. They make every bit of the edges worth it for this guy, Gyrocopter. Not bad for Army. Gyro has been his favorite hero since like 2015. I remember he used to play a lot of Gyro with LGD 3 years ago. He's just gonna go in. I think there's nothing they can do now for Team Vici. They might have to come out and take some risk. And if they lost his team fight, then that's it. Lose forever. Everyone's a torch. No, not looking good for the Dead Prophet. Staying alive on a higher ground, and it was FY. He's won first. Now they lost the mid-core heroes. Killing spree has been broken. Gem of two side dropped all the carries. Good game coming out from Mikasa. 33 minutes in. If you lose this series, you will go down to a lower bracket, and you don't want to be there, trust me. So yeah, VG have to strike back in the second game in order to stay alive. The first game is LGD Gaming is the victorious. Gonna take a break for a few minutes and we will jump into the second game of the series. Alright. Can't accept. Alright, well, while we are waiting for the second games, I'm gonna leave you guys with some ads and then playing some music for you guys. Hey, by the way, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is my first match of 2018. I wish this year is going to be our good year for all the Dota fans. Hang on, we'll be back soon.